corners on the Baby Lock Accomplish is easy. I just have a couple of setups that I'm going to make sure that are set in place for me. The first is I'm going to adjust my stitch length to 2.5, and the second is I am going to make sure that that needle is going to drop in the down position. You should see a little red light right next to the needle position. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a 1/4 inch seam allowance, so I'm going to line up my fabric with that 1/4 inch marking, and I'm going to sew to almost my first corner. And you'll also notice on the needle plate marking, there is another marking that is 1/4 inch, but it's going horizontally instead of vertically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew till the edge of my fabric is aligned with that marking, and I'm going to raise my presser foot and I'm going to rotate. Okay, then I'm going to sew down to the other side, again using that 1/4 inch marking to align my fabric. And when I get to the corner, I'm going to again stop with the edge of my fabric on that 1/4 inch marking that's horizontal. I'm going to go ahead and about one more stitch, raise my presser foot, rotate, and I'm going to go ahead and sew. Now this is great for making things like a pocket or possibly a handbag, or actually even a pillow. So when I come to the end here, because I want that seam to be a little bit more secure at the end, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use that reverse function on my machine, and then I'm going to come forward and I'm going to use the scissors cut. I'm going to raise, and as you can see, I've sewn along here, I've turned that corner, I've come to this corner, and I've come up in that direction. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this whole piece inside out, pushing those corners to the inside. And now I have a cute little bag. And I might want to use something like a point turner to kind of eke these corners out a little bit. And then of course I would take it to my ironing board and I would press it so I had nice flat seams. So you can see how easy it is to turn corners to create things like pillows, pockets, and handbags on the Accomplish.